Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the show. This is Sharon, but you knew that already. And my co host,
It's the one and only Jamal.
Jamal. Well, we got a story for you today. Old Smokey. Old Smokey just don't know how to just sit down and act like a old man the way he is.
Well, not just Smokey, it's his wife too.
His old, dried up, flat chested wife.
They're being accused of SA
Mm.
and battery.
Well, what somebody want with a grandpa and a grandma?
He said, "You don't give it, I'm gonna take it."
Evidently, they got him off the street because they crack. They smoke crack if they
No,
go to sleep with a
no, they his employees.
employees.
Yep.
They saying they employees.
Yep.
What? Old grandma too?
So far I heard about Smokey, but they said she's in there too, so I don't know how true this is.
Wow.
But don't take our word for it. Watch the video, and we got this from what's the name? Got this from Fox 11 News.
Mm.
Let's play a little bit and let you be the judge of the character.
Three of our four clients are present here today. They've been identified as Jane Doles. There's one appearing remotely, who you can probably see on the screen. Also is Miss Guzman, who's interpreting for us today. This is to announce that earlier today in Los Angeles Superior Court, we filed a complaint against William Smokey Robinson Jr. and his spouse, Frances Robinson.
Mm.
The principal causes of action against Mr. Robinson in particular are sexual battery, assault, false imprisonment,
Mm.
gender violence, and
Mm.
creating a hostile work environment. Obviously, these ladies are identified in the lawsuit as Does, Jane Does 1 through 4, to protect their privacy, since the lawsuit involves sexual misconduct of the worst sort. We're seeking damages of $50 million.
Woo!
Obviously, no amount of money can compensate these women.
$50 million.
That seems to be the magic number
I know,
around here.
right? Shannon Sharp getting sued for $50 million.
That's the magic number. 50 million.
Right.
Shoot. Smokey don't have $50 million.
Well, they say he just recently sold his mansion, so he might have it.
Well, he didn't. I don't think he got 50 million for it.
No, he probably didn't. But why just go for 10? I would have took 10.
Well, why not leave these women alone and you don't have to worry about that?
I ain't worried about Smokey Robinson. I just want the women to just go for 10.
Well, there are four of them, so they
got
have to
split it
divide
up.
it. Yeah.
Oh, Smokey Green Eyes.
I should know he was a pervert.
Should have known. He been too many years without hearing him in the news about nothing.
Why you want to wait till you're old and about ready to die, then you want to start doing all kind of stupid stuff?
This fool is 80 years old.
Wow.
He trying to break backboards and headboards.
Why? You need to go sit down in the corner and take old Francis up there and break the headboard with Francis.
Let's get into some more of this.
Wow.
For what Mr. Robinson subjected them to.
Mm-mm-mm.
But given the gravity of Mr. Robinson's despicable and reprehensible misconduct that is further detailed in the complaint, this amount is clearly warranted. Our four clients have a common thread. They're Hispanic women who were employed as housekeepers by the Robinsons, earning below minimum wage.
Wow.
Wow. Now they want 50 million?
As, as low wage workers in vulnerable positions, they lack the resources and options necessary to protect themselves from sexual assaults throughout their tenure as employees for the Robinsons.
They shouldn't have stayed there so long.
They probably
Let
were.
me briefly summarize
Well,
each of their individual claims. I repeat, I will not describe the details of the sexual assaults and rapes because they're too graphic and disturbing for this news conference. But you can read them in the complaints that we have provided with many of you today. Let's talk about Jane Doe number one. She worked for the Robinsons for a little over a year, from January 2023 to February 24. Mr. Robinson first sexually assaulted and raped her in March of 23, as detailed in the complaint. What he would do was summons her to his blue bedroom, which you'll probably be hearing about later on. After having just showered, he would come out of the adjoining bathroom naked and proceed to force her to have sex with him against her will.
I'm surprised. I wonder how many Viagra pills he had to take.
I had to take about 50 or 40 of them.
He sexually assaulted and raped her in this manner 7 times.
7?
You taking that Bluetooth, wasn't
She quit in February 2024 because she could no longer endure these sexual assaults. Jane Doe number 2. She worked for the Robinsons from May 2014 to February 2020.
She was there a long time.
Smokey Robinson's modus operandi was somewhat different with her. He would ask her to meet him in areas in the home where there were no cameras. There were 2 such places or areas in their Chatsworth home, the garage and the laundry room.
Wow.
When she would meet him at this location, he would immediately begin to sexually assault and rape her, causing her excruciating pain. He sexually assaulted and raped her in this manner 23 times.
Wow, 23
And she
times?
put up with it?
Well, I guess if you're not a citizen, I don't have that green card. So I wouldn't advise you put up with it, but I guess she thought she had to deal with it.
Wow.
Guess she wasn't making enough money nowhere else.
Well, they paying the minimum wage.
They said below minimum wage.
Yeah, so evidently she couldn't speak too much English, so she didn't have any other skills. Evidently she wasn't married or something. I don't know what it is.
So evidently they done had some Hispanic slaves.
Evidently.
He attacked her over 23 times.
Where's old Francis when all this going on?
That's a good question. Who knows? So, Smokey Robinson is a
I guess Francis said, as long as you ain't messing with me, I don't care.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, hell, Smokey is a sick ninja.
Well, all of my old men, I mean, go sit down somewhere.
It seems like it's all the. I want to say just celebrities that are sick. They the ones getting caught.
I mean, that's just plain dumb. Why you gonna force yourself on somebody you got a wife? I mean, if your wife don't want nothing to do, we go hire you a prostitute. I mean, I don't recommend that, but
you just go get your escort.
Well, I don't recommend that, but if that's what you have to do instead of forcing yourself on people.
Smokey said he got tired of singing to women before the draws come off. He want to take it.
Wow.
Now, with a singing voice like that, you think you won't have to take nothing from nobody.
He don't. But he's old though. Don't too many Well, women want old men. The old men want younger women.
So they into that force plate.
Well, if you want a younger woman, you gonna have to take it. Cause a lot, unless you get you a crackhead off the street, they ain't gonna want nothing to do with no 80-year-old man.
Let's play some more. Oh, Grandpa,
Mm.
Grandpa Smokey, trying to get some smoke in the backyard.
On top of most Smokey.
I'll play some more.
She was forced to resign because she too could no longer endure Mr. Robinson's sexual assaults. Jane Doe number 3. She worked for the Robinsons as a housekeeper from February 2012 to April 2024.
Goodness, she was there a long
Her
time.
story is quite similar to the others. Mr. Robinson would call her into his blue bedroom where he would sexually assault and rape her. This occurred approximately 20 times.
Wow.
And like the others, she quit in April of 2024 due to the repeated sexual assaults against her. Jane Doe number 4. She worked the longest as a housekeeper for the Robinsons from October 2006 to April 2024.
Mm.
He raped her in 3 of their homes, namely the Chatsworth home, the Las Vegas home, and the Bell Canyon homes. He had a preoccupation of fondling her breasts and touching her all over her body against her will. She too quit in April of 2024.
Now I don't blame her for quitting either. You got the cripple keeper touching all over your body.
I want that old decrepit thing touching me. You know, they evidently had been kind of young at the time.
Yeah.
So, and then this old grandpa coming along wanting to feel my breast and touch me. Yeah, you
got tails on the crip touching all over you.
you better go take them old decrepit hands and go sit down somewhere.
I'm trying to think, where is he getting all this energy from?
Viagra.
And he's still gonna be tired. Regular stamina gonna be tired.
But he don't work.
he working on all right.
I mean, it's not like he got an outside venture he's doing. He got his inside venture going on in his house.
Where he's getting all this energy to fight the women.
They ain't fighting.
Well, I said he's fighting the women off. Well, he's fighting, holding women down. I mean, what kind of Viagra is he taking? Because
he got the good stuff.
He got the bull Viagra.
Yeah, he got the good stuff. He must be drinking that stuff that Kevin Samuel drinking.
No. I can't think of the name of it, but I know what you're talking about. It's the energy drink.
Mm-hmm. He got to be filling up on that.
He got the one with bull semen in it.
Mm.
He go for hours.
Goodness. Bull semen.
He got bull semen and bull blood in it.
Goodness.
Oh boy. Now before I go any further, we're not laughing at the women that get assaulted. We're laughing at Smokey Robinson.
Yeah, old decrepit piece of crip keeper. He don't know how to keep his wanger danger in his pants. Gotta force himself on somebody. I guess when you're that old, you have to kind of force yourself on somebody.
I guess his wife said, "I ain't got time to do. You got too much stamina in you."
Yeah.
I'll play some more.
The obvious question that one will ask, and I suspect most will, why didn't they report Robinson's criminal misconduct to law enforcement or go public before now? As I said before, these women were all low wage earners living from paycheck to paycheck. They all feared missing a payday and not being able to pay their rent or buy food for their families. Also, Smokey's Robinson celebrity status intimidated them and all made them feel powerless. I want to add that these 4 women were afraid of shame, familial humiliation, and embarrassment. The stigma that still exists in some cultures that unfortunately blames a rape victim for the assault perpetrated against them. And having to tell their husband and children of these despicable acts against them left them overwhelmed with shame and embarrassment.
They married.
So, throughout their dreadful experiences with Mr. Robinson, all four women remained silent because many of them worked at the same time.
Try
Too embarrassed to reveal
That's
their
a
assaults
shame.
by Mr. Robinson to each other. Once they broke their silence, an avalanche of emotions began to flow between them. Hence, they're all here today. These courageous four women have collectively decided to come forward and share their experiences of being sexually assaulted by Mr. Smokey Robinson and stand up for their rights, as well as the rights of other women.
I need to go claim that Me Too thing.
Yeah.
And they
Particularly
should.
those that
And
may
yeah, I
be
was about to say
victimized
they
by
should.
him in the future.
Now this video a little long. We ain't gonna play too much of it.
You got the gist of it.
Yeah, you got the gist of it. If you want the rest, you need to go on to Fox 11 and watch the rest of the video. And we got a shout out to Make It Make Sense. He first broke the story.
It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense you forcing yourself on women. Cause they probably couldn't speak much English, and like I said, they was scared. They ain't had no other income. I'm surprised they didn't tell their husband. Their husband came and clocked him.
Hey, can't say for no violence on here.
I said clock him.
Oh, okay.
I ain't said no violence. They should have checked him.
They're probably too ashamed to tell their husband.
I guess they were too scared. I guess they scared he would leave them or something. But that's a shame. You're taking care of. You're taking advantage of people that can't take care of themselves. That's a shame. You see, he didn't hire no white women or no black women. He knew better than that.
Because he knew they gonna tell on him.
They gonna do more than tell on him probably.
Okay.
Wow.
Like I said, I'm going to Fox 11 News. You can watch the rest of it. That's a shame. Old rattlesnake Smokey.
Yeah.
Smokey the Snake.
I bet his wife knew about that.
She probably did, because I think she's named in the
Yeah,
lawsuit also.
Yeah. So either she was doing it or she knew about it, or maybe she watched him while he did it. Who knows what she did? I mean all that is allegedly. Yeah. We don't know. We wasn't there. But Smokey's on TV, so we know he did what he did, allegedly. But that's crazy. You gotta have sex that bad.
Well, until next time, people, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think of those Smokey the Snake.
Yeah, now you go down and hit that like button. Now stop playing with me. Hit that like button, and then you go on over there and share the story with other people. Don't just let this story just get swept under the rug. And then subscribe and hit that notification button so you know when we drop our good stuff. So until next time, folks, we're out.
Yeah.